Jericho! Did I catch you on your way to losing? That seems to be all you ever do these days. I think we might have to have a losing intervention for you.
Well, you'd be the one to lead it, Miz. You couldn't beat me on your best day. If you want to see me win a match so bad, why don't you take your untalented, unimposing, amateurish self and meet me in the ring?
Well, I'd hate to add to the problem, Jericho, but I do want that prize for being the 20,000th guy to beat you. I'll see you at Superstars on Thursday.
Randy, I know you're feeling a lot of pressure from this triple threat match tonight for the #1 contender position, but
Pressure? First of all, I don't feel pressure. I apply pressure. It's Big Show that needs to worry, and Cena, he needs to pray. Because I'm on the road back to my WWE Championship, and those two are barely even speed bumps.
Hello, Chris. I believe this weekend was what? 3 strikes against Triple H?
I see you can count. And here I thought you weren't qualified to be Raw's GM.
Don't give me attitude because you can't get the job done, Jericho.
You saw the match, Stephanie. I got ripped off. If WWE had instant replay, the match would have continued.
The rules are the rules, and you've taken advantage of them more than anyone else.
I want another shot at Triple H at the WWE Championship.
I just don't see it. You're starting at the bottom of the ladder now, and if you want to climb up, you need to impress me. Tonight, go out there and dominate. Keep from getting too damaged. Win with your finisher, and it might raise your stock. Maybe.
What does a man have to do to get a break around here? I am Chris Jericho. I am WWE Championship material, and the WWE Universe knows it. I shouldn't be wasting my time slumming it up with bottom feeders like this good-for-nothing mono-browed joke. And you, Michael Cole, I heard what you said at the start of the show. If you don't think I have what it takes anymore, then get in the ring, and I'll show you why I'm still the best in the world at what I do.
Hey, I'm no WWE superstar. I'm a broadcaster.
Then come in this ring and interview me. Come on, do your job.
Okay, Mr. Jericho, but how do you feel after beating Santino one day after losing?
Who do you think you are asking me about that bogus ruling last night? I should.
The nerve of Chris Jericho. He thinks he can push anybody around, including my broadcast partner. You gonna be okay, Michael?
Yeah, I think so. If Jericho wanted a champion's attention, he certainly got one.
Give me back my wallet, Hornswoggle. Don't you have a pot of gold somewhere? Why do you need my $6 in sushi coupons?
money! Bye!
Get out of there, you little magical mutant! Thanks. I owe you a latte or some backup, if you ever need it.
Did you see Kane earlier? It sounded like someone backed out on their match with him, and he wasn't very happy about it.
Backed out? Must be a coward with no honor. Now Santino, he is a man of honor. A brave man of honor.
That's great news! I'll let Kane know that you'll take him on tonight.
Don't! I mean, don't wait around here. You go set it up. And I need to get ready to unleash my fist of fury on Kane.
Okay, you are so brave, Santino.
You trying to impress a girl, Santino? Because I can think of a few things that would impress her more than getting wheeled out of the ring on a stretcher.
Kane is big and red, like a fire truck. And the fire in my heart is one he cannot put out.
Well, if it isn't the non-champ himself.
Why don't you just cut the baloney and listen, Hunter? I may have a match with Kofi tonight, but as soon as I'm finished with him, I'm coming for you.
Chris, when you lost to me, you went to the bottom of the heap. I have a long list of contenders. I can't give you a shot every week. Be grateful for what you've got. A match with a United States champion is more than you deserve. I mean, personally, I'd have stuck you competing for the hair metal karaoke championship.
What happened last week, Bet? Losing to Kelly?
Very funny. We'll see how many jokes you make after I dump you on that little blonde head of yours tonight.
If the Glamazon wants to talk about things that are dumpy, let's talk about the Glamazon's butt.
Just for that, I'm gonna take my time and really punish you before I pin you.
Stephanie, we need to talk.
Chris! How nice of you to knock.
You saw what I did last week. I beat Kofi Kingston. That makes me officially better than he is. Now, I want Triple H, and I want him tonight.
You want Triple H? All right, you got him.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it. I'll leave you to your...
In a tag team match.
Wait, a what?
You didn't let me finish. Tonight, you'll get Triple H, but it's going to be in a tag match. It'll be you and Triple H's Royal Rumble opponent, The Big Show, against Triple H and your opponent for the Royal Rumble, the United States Champion, Kofi Kingston.
Oh, you got me there, Steph. A real knee slapper. But Triple H can't hide under your skirt forever. Sooner or later, we'll have to go one-on-one again. And next time, the WWE Championship is coming home with me.
I'm here with Santino, who looks to be fully recovered from his match against Kane last week.
Listen to the toadstool, huh? Of course Santino is fully recovered. Ken was lucky he attacked me when I had something in my ear. Santino is still the strongest WWE superstar. So very, very strong. I am so strong that I am in the very big shadow right now. Oh! It's the Mark Henry!
I heard something about you being the strongest man in the WWE, Santino.
Did I say that? I don't think I said that. Todd Grisham, did I say that?
Look, I'm the strongest man in the world. So how about you, the strongest man in the WWE, meet me in the ring later and we'll see who the strongest one is.
I would love to, Mark Henry, but now I think I left my oven on in the locker room.
Chris, I'd recognize your knock anywhere by the fact that I didn't hear it.
Huh. You want me to wear a bell?
No. I want you to get your hand raised tonight. That is, if you want a match against Kofi at the Royal Rumble.
Fine. The Chris Jericho who lost a couple of matches to Triple H is gone. I'm all winner now.
Do you mind, Chris Jericho? We are trying to have a private discussion.
Sorry to interrupt the loser convention, guys.
You may have 2 in a row on me, Jericho, but when it counts, you won't be beating me. At Royal Rumble, I'm still going to be United States Champion, no matter what you do.
Chris, hold on a second. Little friendly heads up. There's a certain gigantic bad dresser who's looking to have some words with you, and it didn't sound like nice ones either.
I can take care of myself, Sean. But let's back up a little. You're calling someone a bad dresser? The sexy boy with the chaps?
No, the claws are out. All that losing has made you a bit testy.
Maybe you haven't been paying attention lately, but that losing streak is all in the past. Just like you.
Chris, I know you must be feeling a little starstruck after teaming with a future WWE champion.
Good luck, show. But be careful what you wish for. I'm coming after the WWE champion. It doesn't matter who it is. Could be Triple H. It could be you.
I could sit here and listen to your idle threats, but I have a main event to prepare for.
So why don't you go warm up the crowd so I can knock 'em dead later?
Uh-oh, you look awful, Show. As your good buddy, I'll take your place in the WWE Championship match at the Royal Rumble. You're lucky to have a friend like me. Well, I guess I'll get out of here. I've got a big weekend ahead of me.
Hey, H2 Jericho. Oh, I want to talk to you.
What do you want, Giuseppe?
The last few months have been very, very bad for Santino. I have lost my mojus. I ask gentlemen to gentlemen for a match with you, so that I may show all of Santino's loyal fans that I still have got the power.
If you have the guts to show up at Superstars after seeing what I do to my opponent tonight, then you're on.
What's up, Jericho? I heard the man's gonna fire you if you lose your match tonight. You must be here to pack up the rest of your things.
I was actually coming to the locker room to get ready to win the United States Championship, if you have to know. What are you doing here? Just enjoying the smell?
I'm gonna miss your jokes when you're gone, Jericho. Now you run along and have your farewell match, man. We'll keep in touch on email, or maybe you could just send me a postcard next week when you've landed in obscurity. Good luck.
Wow, this is gonna be a pretty big night for The Miz. I'm going to win the Royal Rumble, and luckily, I got a number that gives me all kinds of time in the spotlight. But you know what? The Miz is already such a superstar. Maybe I'll do you a favor and trade numbers with you. You know, give you some time to put on a show. Fine. You're gonna regret it when The Miz is on all the highlights.
Chris, thanks for coming so quickly. Because of what happened to Big Show last week, the doctors say he's unable to compete tonight.
Oh, that's horrible. The big lug.
Yes, right. Due to this unfortunate situation, I had to name a new challenger for the WWE Championship match.
Well, that's a hard decision. But I'm sure you've made the right one.
Well, I believe that I have. I've asked Randy Orton to take Big Show's place in the title match.
What?
It's your fault Big Show was hurt in the first place, Chris. Do you think I'm an idiot? Since you think you can mess around with Raw's matches, I've gone ahead and tweaked your match. It's now no disqualification. And if you lose, you're fired. You've been down that road before, right? I would wish you luck, Chris, but it'd be more than you deserve. Nobody messes with my main events, especially not you.
But fired?
Get out before I decide to throw you out of here on principle.
Chris, have you seen Hornswoggle around? Tiny green guy? Has a hat?
Not since he magically conjured my cereal at breakfast, no. But I'll tell him you were looking for him if I find his secret rainbow lair.
No, don't do that. Don't tell him I'm looking for him. Just come get me and tell me where he is.
I really can't imagine having the interest or the free time to do any of that, but crazier things have happened.
Don't worry, DMV. I'm not here to fight you. But I'm sure you have been put on the notice that Santino is no longer losing, like a loser loses. So when I have you out and down tonight, you have no need to be shamed. You are just another feather in Santino's winning cap.
Man, you have got to be the least intimidating man I have ever seen. You look like a squirrel. You act like a squirrel, and I think you're speaking in squirrel.
Do not make light of the mighty squirrel, MNOP. This squirrel, he is the winner squirrel.
At Royal Rumble, as they often are, I had the odds against me. My career, my livelihood was on the line. But once again, Chris Jericho overcame the obstacles and proved, once and for all, why I am the best in the world at what I do. And I'm wearing gold to prove it. What can I say? I'm a title belt magnet. And I'm prepared to attract yet another championship. Triple H, I'm coming for you. And when... Get lost. I'll give you an autograph later. Triple H, the game. I'm completely focused on you. Huh?
You have bigger worries than Triple H. A week ago, you robbed me of becoming WWE Champion. Tonight, I get my revenge when I snap you in half. This isn't about championships. It's about my vengeance.
Well, it's your funeral, Big Show.
I still can't believe Cena beat us tonight.
Don't worry, Cody. Flukes happen.
Yeah, that's the last time that'll happen. Now I need to go back to the hotel and hit the hot tub.
I'm just here to see Stephanie, Jericho. This is none of your business.
Well, if it isn't the giant killer, Chris Jericho.
So you saw what happened to Big Show last week. If that doesn't show you I'm worthy of a title match, you're either blind or stupid.
Look, Chris, I'd love to give you a title shot tonight. Alas, you're not exactly at the top of the totem pole.
You'd rather take on a spoiled frat boy than the best in the world? Is that it? It's pretty obvious you're afraid to face me on even ground, Hunter.
If I remember, you talked this same trash before every other tail whipping I gave you. Now look, Chris, I heard you have the night off. Go relax. Maybe take up cross-stitch and get out of my face.
Hey, Jericho. Nice to have you among the circle of winners. You are in three's company with Beth and I. Yes, we are winners too. We are all winners, except the people who are not us, who are losers.
What do you think you're doing, Jericho? That's my championship, Jericho.
He's on my tail. I have to get to my car.
That's my championship, Jericho.
Jericho's getting away! Not if the game can help it. He's now in pursuit.
Go! Go!
Have you seen DiBiase and Rhodes around, Jericho?
Why? You hoping to jump between them and let them play hacky sack with your head again?
No, I just had some frustrations I needed to work out. But son, it looks like you just volunteered.
What do you think you were doing out there, Santino? You just ran away and got counted out.
I played the game of moose and squirrel. As you remember, Kofi Kingston ran after me, and we got double the count out. This means we did not lose.
What did I ever see in you?
Jericho, the time for games is over. You stole my WWE Championship. You didn't cheat to win it, or talk me into some impossible stipulation. You just went and grabbed it and ran away. What a cowardly act. Even for you. There are two ways we can do this, Jericho. Either you come out here on your knees and put the title at my feet, or I'll get it back myself and I'll make a statement in the process. You wanted my attention? Well, now you have my attention. You're gonna live to regret it.
If you want to pretend you're champ, then buy a replica belt on WWEshop.com.
Very funny, Sean. But I happen to have the real thing in my possession.
You stole that. I mean, you've held that championship legitimately. You're dumping on everyone who's ever reigned as champion.
No, that's what Hunter was doing when he wouldn't give me a well-deserved title shot.
If you think you're championship material, then prove it against a real contender. Me.
Fine with me. But like they say, be careful what you wish for. I'm no idiot. I know exactly what HBK and Triple H are planning. As soon as I go out for my match, they're gonna try and steal back the title. I'm too smart for that. I just won't take the belt out to the ring. No. Where can I hide it?
Jericho. Where is it?
That's my belt. I deserve it.
Sweet chin music to Jericho. And a pedigree. Ouch. But I can't say Jericho didn't have it coming.
Triple H didn't get the championship back from Jericho yet, but he did get a bit of vengeance.
Do you think in Chris's mind he really believes it's his title?
What Jericho thinks is immaterial, King. The cerebral assassin will not rest until the WWE Championship title is back in his grasp.
Hey, Chris.
What are you looking so smug about?
I guess you haven't heard. Word has it, Mr. McMahon wants you in his office right away. Oh, but I'm sure it's only to tell you what a great job you've been doing.
Great. Thanks for the tip, you chucklehead.
No more of this, Santino. No more of this cowardly, just barely not losing. I'm not in WWE to not lose. I compete to win. I dumped you for a reason, remember?
Please don't do this, Heartsweet. Santino is sorry. Come back. We could be the biggest tag teamers of all the times.
Get it through your head, Santino. Whether it says so on your scorecard or not, you're a loser.
She will be back, and I will continue my not losing ways.
Ugh, that little! He squirted me.
Excuse me?
Hornswoggle? He squirted me with a squirt gun. I'm going to get him. Have you seen him?
Look, Maurice, I'm much too important to concern myself with little trolls. But you have fun. Well, look, there's a creature hiding behind the trainer's table. That's not quite preventative medicine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave before this gets any stranger.
Did you find him? Did you find that evil leprechaun?
I found Hornswoggle. He's in the trainer's room performing brain surgery on himself.
Well, he's in the right spot, because when I'm done with him, he's going to need a doctor. And then, maybe I can finally start concentrating on my match tonight.
You go do that thing you're gonna do then. And you're welcome. Mr. McMahon, I...
Just cut to the chase, Chris. Why did you do it?
Do what, Mr. McMahon?
Don't play dumb with me. You stole the WWE Championship. Behind the champion's back, during a live televised match.
Quite honestly, Mr. McMahon, I took the WWE Championship because, well, I think I deserve it. Triple H wouldn't give me a title shot. He's scared of me. What kind of champion is that?
The kind we recognize as WWE Champion. Unlike you, who acted like a common thief. Now, if you don't mind, give me the championship right now, otherwise you're going to be fired.
Listen, sir, I know you're a savvy businessman. I'm a valuable talent, but I see your position here. I will gladly return the championship to you. I just ask for the match I deserve at Elimination Chamber. How big would that be? Pay-per-view numbers would go through the roof.
Okay, Jericho. I'll go along with this. For now.
Thank you, sir.
You're very welcome. And you're welcome to a match tonight. Something to get you in the championship mood. Something, as you say, to make ratings go through the roof. You're excused.
It should be a great WWE Championship match tonight, huh, Chris?
Jack, I didn't know you had good enough taste to be a fan of my matches.
Chris, you're not the exciting part. I am.
I thought you went to college. You're not making any sense.
You'll be even more confused when I walk out of here tonight with the WWE Championship, because I've been given a spot in your title match.
I'm glad you're having such a good time, seeing as you're just a spectator tonight. What's so funny, anyway?
What isn't funny, Chris? A few weeks ago, you screwed me out of my WWE title shot. Now I get the chance to ruin yours.
What do you mean?
Chris, you really are as stupid as you look. I guess Mr. McMahon hasn't told you yet. You may have a title match tonight, but so do I. Yours.
What? Mr. McMahon can't do this.
He can, and he just did. I'll see you in the ring, Jericho.
What are you doing in here, Jericho? You're stinking up the place with failure.
Well, look at the mouth on you, parasite. Show some respect. I was at the top of this industry while you were still figuring out what side of the skateboard to ride.
Well, what have you done lately? I just won the SmackDown Elimination Chamber. If you want my respect, you go out there and pull out a win. If you can't do that, you're just another has-been in my book.
Get out of my way, Jericho.
What are you in such a rush about, Randy?
I guess Mr. McMahon needed a little more pop for the show, so he put me in the main event. I'm surprised you didn't know already. Something about a punishment fit for a thief. I should be thanking you. After that stunt you pulled, the match for the WWE Championship is now an Elimination Chamber match.
Elimination Chamber?
See you out there, Jericho. I'll make sure to eliminate you first.
I should stop, drop, and roll. Because Santino is on fire.
I saw you get lucky. Is that what you're talking about? To be honest, I can never tell.
Lucky? Everyone knows that Santino won because he's the strongest superstar in the WWE. No. Strongest in the whole world. Women everywhere are singing joy to the Santino.
What's up, MVP? I see you're checking out my WWE Championship, huh? Well, keep looking. Because as long as I'm the champion, I guarantee this is as close to the WWE Championship as you'll ever come.
I'm telling you, Jericho, you sure know how to win friends and influence people.
You don't have to be nice when you're the best, but I'm not surprised you didn't know that. Looking good, ladies.
Thanks, Chris.
Of course, neither of you can hold a candle to the beauty of my WWE Championship. You probably heard I won this last night at Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, we saw Chris. Way to go.
Thank you very much, Eve. Triple H is obviously going to be tough. I, of course, am tougher. And as champion, I have the advantage. If I can't beat him, there are other ways to keep my precious WWE Championship.
What a joke. Chris Jericho just got himself intentionally disqualified.
I guess we know what sort of champion Jericho's gonna be now, Cole. A cheater!
Jericho didn't even try. He took the easy way out and retains the WWE Championship on a technicality. What a coward.
It's all about the game, and how you play it. All about control, and if you can take it.
Santino is the best, stronger than all the rest. Santino is the best, stronger than all the rest. Santino is the best, stronger than all the rest.
How did I lose to Santino? Santino!
He must have overpowered you, brother.
This ain't funny, man. I can't believe this happened.
Nah, you're right. But everybody has an off night, dog.
Why don't you pathetic parasites do what you've done all your lives? Sit back, shut your mouth, and do exactly as you're told. All is right with the world, and yet you hypocrites still complain. I am once again WWE Champion, and I've even been gracious enough to bring back the most popular program in the history of Monday Night Television, the highlight reel. Unfortunately, since this decision was spontaneous, I wasn't able to secure a guest worthy of the honor. Instead, try not to be too disappointed as I welcome my guests for tonight, Triple H. Welcome to the highlight reel. And listen to those parasites cheer you, Hunter. It's because as a parasite yourself, they identify with you. Now I wanted to get your thoughts, Hunter, on passing the torch. You must feel proud to know the title is in the possession of someone so much more talented and deserving than yourself.
Later tonight, in this ring, I'll show you what you can do with your torch.
I don't have any idea what you're...
Oh, dear God! What Chris Jericho just did, we sure hope Triple H will be okay.
Medical staff is tending to Triple H. I guess it goes without saying that there'll be no rematch tonight.
This is gonna be big, this Money in the Bank match. I hope you're ready for it, Bourne.
I was made for that kind of match, Kofi, and I know you were too. But when it's all said and done, Evan Bourne's gonna be Mr. Money in the Bank.
Don't count your victories before they happen, my friend.
Jericho, in case you haven't realized, what you did last week was way beyond the line. I know what that feels like, Chris. Being put through the Geritron? I've been there before.
Then you know to stay out of my way, Sean.
Your pathetic games have gone on far too long. I have it on good authority that Hunter will be back to deal with you soon enough. But for now, you have to contend with me. I'll see you in the ring.
Chris, you must be keeping this on the download. I am a little nervous about my match with the Big Show, okay? This win streak is the love of my life. Can you help?
You're taking on Big Show? What do you want me to give you? A pep talk? Make funeral arrangements? What?
Come out during the match, and when I distract the ref, break code in the Big Show's face so that Santino can win.
I might do it. Just to see Big Show's face when he loses to someone as pathetic as you. No offense. Or actually, go ahead and take some offense.
Hooray! Thank you, Chris H2O.
Hunter is looking for you, Jericho.
From where? His hospital bed?
No, he's in the building tonight. Maybe I'll go let him know you're here. That'll speed things up a little.
You were good tonight, Swagger. I look forward to seeing what you can do in the Money in the Bank ladder match.
I'm not going to be teaming with you, if that's what you're hoping for, Kofi. It's going to be every man for himself in there. And the All-American American is more of a man than you or anyone else.
That's the last time I'm nice to you, Jack. And this is the last time you'll underestimate me.
Our current champion, Chris Jericho, has done some despicable things since capturing the title. Not the least of which being almost blinding Triple H. Last week I announced those two will meet in 6 days at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship. I've decided to put the two of them into a match where we can be sure to have a decisive winner and a definitive WWE champion. That match will be Hell in the Cell.
Ladies and gentlemen, it appears Triple H has returned and he's brawling backstage with his WrestleMania opponent.
It's a war back there!
You shouldn't have come back, Triple H.
I'm not done with you yet, Jericho.
Look, Hunter, I know you're mad about what happened.
Chris, you have 6 days. I'll see you at WrestleMania.
Chris, can you hear me? Are you okay?
What happened, Vladimir?
I did not beat Undertaker tonight.
I guessed that when I didn't see any parades or bears on unicycles following you around after the match.
I did not come for joke. I came for medical care.
I guess in your case, laughter isn't the best medicine. I'll see what else I can come up with.
Wow, Chris Jericho! Who would have thought that just minutes from fighting Triple H in a Hell in the Cell match, you'd have time to barge into my office uninvited?
Really, Steph? After all I've done for the WWE Championship and for Raw as a show, you throw me in a cell with a pissed-off Triple H?
That's exactly what I did, Chris. You're gonna suffer. You're going to get hurt. You're gonna get kicked around until all you want to do is quit. Because that's what I wanted to see happen before Triple H leaves with the WWE Championship.
You and Triple H don't know what you're up against. You see, you're not dealing with the Chris Jericho from a few months ago. I don't care what it takes. I'm leaving tonight as a winner.
Mine! Mine!
What did you take, Frodo? Get back here! Finley, talk to your goblin. He took something of mine and I want it back.
The boy's just having a little fun, Jericho. How about you scamper off and worry about your match against Triple H tonight?
You know, you're right. I shouldn't be here playing Repo Man to a fairy tale kleptomaniac and his idiot father.
Whether you thought Jericho deserved to be champion before or not, no one can argue that he is now truly the WWE champion.
You don't need to like Chris Jericho, but you do have to respect him. And speaking of respect,
With everything that has transpired between them, why is Big Show celebrating with Jericho?
To the victor goes the spoils, Michael, and Jericho is soaking it up.
Look at Triple H. What's going on?
It was a setup. What a thunderous move to the WWE Champion.
He may deserve the title, but he also had that coming to him, King. Chris Jericho won the battle, but I think his war might have a far different result.